Hello friends. Welcome to my video. In my videos you will not only find famous quotes and proverbs, but I will also explain their meaning. Because I wish that even after I die, I can pass on these famous sayings and interpretations to everyone. Please subscribe my channel to take this initiative of mine one step further. Without further delay, let the video begin. Don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened. Means, some people can't stay in your life forever, so don't take anyone for granted. One of the hardest parts of growing up is losing people you love, but you can still hold on to the good memories. They're not tainted just because the person is no longer in your life. Today you are you, that is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you. Meaning of this quotes, you are the only you. Isn't that awesome? There's nobody alive who can be you better than you. So never aim to be just like someone else. It's a waste of a perfectly good you. I like nonsense, it wakes up the brain cells. Fantasy is a necessary ingredient in living. This quotes represents, sometimes, when people grow up they lose their sense of wonder. Little things aren't as exciting anymore, and life can seem, well, boring at times. But fantasy isn't just for children. Anyone, college student or adult, can be a kid at heart. Unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. It's not. This quote says that it can be very easy to hand off the responsibility to someone else. I don't have to help the starving children in Africa, someone else will, or I'm sure someone will stop to help that guy whose car just broke down. But if everyone is waiting on others to make a change in the world, then who will do it? Be the person who changes the world with your kindness. You're on your own. And you know what you know. And you are the one who'll decide where to go. The meaning behind the quotes, you won't always be on your own. You'll have friends and family to help you throughout life, but don't let them decide how you live your life, because you're the one who is stuck with your choices. Follow your dreams, and don't give them up for anyone. As Dr. Seuss also said, only you can control your future. Be who you are, and say what you feel, because the ones who mind don't matter, and the ones who matter don't mind. This quote says that those who truly care for you will still care for you when you speak your mind. Sometimes the questions are complicated, and the answers are simple. This quote says that, most of the time, in your heart, you know the right solution to your problem. Don't be scared to do what's right. So be sure when you step with care and great tact. And remember that life's a great balancing act. This quotes represents, in college, or in life in general, it can be very hard to balance everything that is important to you, your family, friends, hobbies, and school. But remember, while balancing all of these may be hard, it's worth it. I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too. Games you can't win, 'cause you'll play against you. This quote says that, don't let yourself be your worst critic and your greatest enemy. Love yourself, and others will, too. Think and wonder, and think. Meaning of this quotes, it's becoming harder and harder to do in a world where we're constantly barraged by different ideas, but it's important to take a time out and just think. You might amaze yourself with what you come up with. Why fit in when you were born to stand out? means, don't be afraid to take the road less traveled. Being just like everyone else is boring. Always be yourself, unapologetically and unashamed. Be original, and don't be afraid to be unique. Sometimes you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. Meaning of this quotes, those moments have become valued memories. Don't you wish we could appreciate each moment as it was happening rather than oftentimes waiting until there is a tragedy or something is taken away from us to truly appreciate it? You have to be odd to be number one. This quotes represents whether we are an individual or an organization. To be the best at something means you have to set yourself apart and be unique in your own way. The easiest way to stand apart and be unique is to be you instead of trying to be like someone else. Instead, put all your efforts to be the best version of yourself. It is better to know how to learn than to know. Means, knowing is dangerous. It is so freeing to be open to learning, while being right and feeling like we already know something can be a personal prison that sabotages both our lives and our relationships. Life is too short to wake up in the morning with regrets. The meaning behind the quotes: love the people who treat you right, forget about the ones who don't, and believe that everything happens for a reason. If you get a chance, take it. If it changes your life, let it. Nobody said life would be easy, they just promised it would be worth it. To the world you may be one person, but to one person you may be the world. This week's quote is meant to remind you of how important you are. Whether you are a mother, a wife, a significant other, a friend, a sister, or even a daughter, to someone in this world, you matter. The more that you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you'll go. This one is a classic from Dr. Seuss's I Can Read With My Eyes Shut. It is as true for a preschooler as it is for adults, and is a wonderful way to inspire children to read. This quote and this attitude toward reading inspired the National Education Association to create Read Across America Day, which takes place every year on March 2nd. Today I shall behave as if this is the day I will be remembered. Means, you never know when you might finally break through. Try to wake up every morning with the attitude that today may be that day. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. This quote from The Places You'll Go is a favorite of high school teachers. Many of them gift this book to students as they prepare for graduation, reminding them that they can be anything they want. It is an empowering, hopeful quote that is hard to forget, even when a student goes off to college. Only you can control your future. These Dr. Seuss quotes make that perfectly clear. Every decision you make in life has an impact on your future, and every decision you make is yours, and yours only. Only you can determine what happens in your future. We only get one shot at life, so work hard, make good decisions, and focus on making your future great. Today you are you. That is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you. Another quote about being different and being yourself. I think I said it all above, but being different really is special. This would be so perfect in a kid's bathroom as an inspirational quote to help remind them to just be themselves.